Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, riding down Santa Claus Lane. Blitzen, blitzen.
Hey girlies, I know it's been a while since I last did a video. I am so sorry, but I thought now was the perfect time to jump into some Christmas nails. So let's get started. Per usual, I'm starting off with some nails that I have shaped and buffed, and then I go in with my mixture of base coat and builder gel just to go ahead and start working on the base of the nail design that we're going to be creating today. And if you watch my videos, you already know it's just a little bit of builder gel and then I mix it with base coat. I do this because I feel like base coat is not hard enough to make sure the nails are nice and rigid to be worn twice. And builder gel is a little bit too thick. Sometimes I do builder gel, but usually it's a mix. And I find that mixing those products just gives me the perfect consistency to just give me a nice rigid base. I do 2 coats of this gel on top of the nails, and then I cure for 60 seconds in between each coat. There really is no special way that I do this. I just pick up the mixture and place it on top of the nails like I would any polish or anything like that. But you definitely want to make sure you get all sides of the nails and just make sure everything is nicely covered. And as always, once I have coated the nails twice and placed them under the lamp to cure for 60 seconds in between, I go ahead and just clean the nails off, and then I shape, file, and buff them into shape so that I can go ahead and start placing on the designs. So here you just see me cleaning off the nails after they've been buffed and filed with some alcohol and acetone mix. And then after that, I go ahead and start painting the nails. So I did the ring finger in white, and that's just going to be the base for one of my glittery candy cane-ish nails. And then I go in with my pinky finger and the thumb finger and paint those in a red color. I'm going to be doing Frenchies on the index finger and the middle finger that are going to be glittery. I was actually going to do that for the full set. I don't know what possessed me not to do that, not to go along with it, but you guys just let me know if it would have been cuter that way, because I'm going to be doing more Christmas sets and I have that in mind to do for like a snowman, snowflake kind of deal. So yeah, y'all just let me know what you think down in the comments below. My heart, I feel like I made the right move because I don't want all of the nails in the Christmas like segment to look too much alike. So I think I did the right thing by switching up the designs and the themes on each finger. So yeah, just let me know. Anyway, I'm starting on the Frenchies and I've switched it up. I used to do the T design to make the Frenchies, but I feel like I don't really have to do that here. So I just put down a little red polish. I took my 8mm liner brush and I just went ahead and filled in the kind of Frenchy areas on the sides, and this worked for me this time, so I'm okay with it. I did go ahead and separate these 2 nails from the other nails that I have curing under my lamp because I will be adding glitter to these nails. They're going to be glitter tips, and I didn't really want glitter getting all over the place, so that's why they have been separated from the herd here. So yeah, I just took these little small things of glitter and I tapped them over the wet polish, and then I cured them under my lamp for 60 seconds. And then once they were done curing, I just took my coarse brush and brushed off the excess glitter into this little glitter catcher pan here. And now it's time for rhinestones. So I have my little stones picked out here and my little Santa Claus. And I go ahead and take some builder gel, not mixed with any base coat or anything, just plain builder gel. I place it right over that pinky nail And that is what I'm going to use to hold these stones together, because I'm going to fully bling out the pinky finger. I started off with my red stars, and then I just took all my other little stones. I did a mixture of the sizes of the stones, and I think that came out really pretty, and I just used red stones to match that background and match the rest of the nail look. I was tempted to add some green, but I opted not to. And like I said, it's because I plan on doing a couple of different Christmas looks. So I may do a green one and do some green stones with that one. So I don't know. Y'all let me know. Should I have used some green stones with the red, or is it fine the way it is? I also thought about putting some white or some silver stones with it. I think the red came out really cute, but I am really curious to see what you guys think about that, because I really wanted to do red with silver and white stones. So yeah, girl, just let me know. So right here, I did end up taking the nail off of the platform so that I could make sure that I got stones all around the nail. Just place some little small ones just to make sure every crevice was filled on this nail, because girl, I want it blinged all the way out, okay? But once she was all blinged out, I went ahead and placed her under my lamp for, I believe, 30 seconds to cure. And then I just moved on to the other nails. All right, so now we've got our candy cane nails ready. I'm going to go in with a little bit of alcohol and acetone mix and just wipe these nails down, because I do not want them to have that sticky layer residue that gel polish will leave once it's cured. I've already got my red and white polish laid out. I'm going to start with my white polish for my red nail, which is going to be the thumb fingernail. And I just go ahead and start with my stripes for my candy cane. Now, listen, do not come for me, okay? I did not practice this set before I did it. And so my lines are a little bit wonky. I used to practice nail designs before I did them on a press-on set. I don't know why I did not do that this time. I still think it turned out pretty good. You guys could let me know. But yeah, I just went in with some thicker lines first, and then I went in between those thicker lines with slimmer lines to sort of give that candy cane effect. Please let me know in the comments below if it ends up looking that way to you. But like I said, I think it came out pretty good, especially since I did not practice at all on this set. And for the white candy cane nail, I just went in with some red stripes, and I did the same thing. I did the thicker red lines first, and then I went in and did the slimmer lines in between. And I made sure not to cure the polish, because I am going to be placing some glitter on top, and the glitters are just going to be corresponding colors to the stripes that I placed on. So I'm going to be doing white glitter for the white stripes, and then red glitter for the red stripes, just to, you know, give it a little glitz and glam, especially since I have the glitter tips on the other nails. I felt like it was fitting. And just like the glitter tips that I did, I placed on the glitter and then placed these nails under the lamp. And then I just dumped the glitter right back into its little jars, as you can see here. And then once the nails were done curing, I just took my little coarse brush and brushed off the excess glitter from the candy cane nails into its corresponding trays. So then I took my acetone alcohol mix and I just pat down that pinky finger just to make sure I get all that gel residue off after it has cured. And then after that, it's time to go ahead and top coat. So I placed a little bit of top coat on the rhinestone nail. I placed some on the bottom of my Frenchie nails. So yeah, I just lightly brushed over those stones, and then on the bottom of my Frenchies, I did not put any top coat on the glitter areas. I was trying to make sure to avoid those altogether. Then I just took my cleaned 8mm liner brush and I placed some top coat on that, and I just went ahead and top coated all the areas on the candy cane nails that did not have any glitter on them. This part was not as difficult as I thought it would be, but I definitely wanted to make sure that no top coat got on the glitter at all. And once I finished top coating the nails, I placed them under the lamp for 90 seconds to cure before I placed Mr. Santa Claus on. So once everything was cured, I went ahead and took my Model 1's rhinestone glue and I placed it on the area that I wanted on my middle fingernail. And I went ahead and took my little Santa Claus decal and placed him on the nail. And then once I got him on the nail, I went ahead and took my small UV lamp and I kind of moved Santa Claus around under the lamp just to make sure that it cured on all sides. And I made sure to cap his edges before I went ahead and placed on some top coat. I'm sorry if y'all can hear my cat. She's right under me and that's all she does is purr, girl. I'm so sorry. So once I top coated Santa Claus, I did go ahead and place these nails under the lamp for 60 seconds just to make sure he was on there really good and nice and shiny. And yeah, this is the finished result. Let me know how you guys like them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.